something that I've been working on is my deck of affirmation cards. So I just printed some out to see what the quality of the photos were. And yeah, super dope. Hold on. Oh, there you go. So today, um, the affirmation of the day is I feel free to express myself openly. I think this is super, super important, right? Because to be honest, do we honestly feel free to express ourselves openly? Like, I know for myself, I haven't always felt free to do so. And I found myself removing myself from the places that I couldn't. And, when you go through things, it kind of sticks to you. And so I started to take that habit on of even when I wasn't in the spaces where I was prohibited to expressing myself. Now I just prohibit myself. Like, I found myself in that place of where I was the one prohibiting myself from freely expressing myself, however it was, how the way I dress, the way I speak, the way, any form of my own expression that makes me feel like I'm truly being myself. So today, I feel free to express myself openly. I definitely do. Like, at this point, like, I'll come outside with all my baggage. I don't care. Like, fuck, like, nothing can, nothing anybody can say or think about me will deter me from what I know that my God says about me and how my God feels about me. And so, yeah, peace. I feel free to openly express myself. Honestly, there's so much to unpack here. Like, I had to come back to it because, if I'm honest, when I trace back me feeling like I was not able to freely express myself openly, I didn't have the freedom to do that. It started um, in the childhood. What they call that? That childhood trauma. And I didn't realize that it was childhood trauma, you feel me? Like, it just felt like what we were supposed to do, right? Like, stay our grown folks conversation, or you know what I'm saying? And for me particularly, like, because I was so outspoken about asking questions or just saying how I felt about something, I'd be like, that just don't make no sense. I probably say some shit like that, like how we see kids today that be like, hey, like, they be making sense of the world. I was one of those. So I understand, like, it really don't shock me because now I get to see what my mama meant when she was like, yeah, I always thought you were grown. Like, it wasn't that. My reasoning and understanding kicked in at a young age. And so, yeah. Yeah. So, the first time I can remember just not being able to feel free expressing myself was as a child. I can't give a specific instance right off the top of my head, but I do recall um, expressing myself and being told, you don't know what you're talking about, or being called out your name, called stupid, or, you know what I'm saying, crazy, all these names, you know what I'm saying, to to discredit you of your thought process. And honestly, that's really why I'm such a big advocate for children and young adults, because I know what it felt like to be having your own way of thinking and developing your thought, and having people discredit you every time you go. So now you just don't even know what to believe. You just feel lost in the world. And, and the people that telling you to not think how you think. Like you trying to figure out why do they think the way they think and how their life is looking. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I feel like it's important for us to feel free to express ourselves openly, and definitely important for our children to feel like they can express themselves openly. But really, I really seen how what I went through in childhood has affected myself and the other adults around me. Like most people can't be real. They don't really want to let you know what's going on with them. They don't really feel comfortable being their truest self, saying whatever really is coming to their mind. Like we always at fear of being judged, and like that's something we got to come out of for real, for real. And it happens on the inside first, and then it's a trickle effect. So, yeah, I feel free to express myself openly. Today, I do. I very well do. I speak my truths whenever, wherever, it's necessary. Um, I be myself. I just do me at this point. Had to get over it. What everybody else got to say, because if I kept on thinking about what everybody else had to say about how I look, about how I talk, how what I do, how I think, like I would never love me. That just be real. I would have never been able to love me. So yeah, I feel free to express myself openly with myself and with others as well. Always felt like the black sheep, like I wasn't thinking at the same rate as